Hi, my name is Brianna Marshall. I am a licensed marriage and family therapist, and you are watching Therapy with Brianna. Today, we're going to talk about the impact social media has on our mental health. Now, it does need to be said that there are a lot of benefits to social media and technology and all of its advancements. But for today's purpose, we are going to talk about some of the negative impacts that social media has on us. The first thing we're going to address is the excessive use of social media and how it can become an addiction when used to excess. Excessive social media use can exhibit addiction-like behaviors in us. Individuals can feel compelled to constantly check their social media, constantly needing to post, looking for updates, checking likes, shares, all of that. And sometimes that excessive use can interfere with our relationships, our friendships, and can have an impact on our social life. We also can struggle with the idea of being present in the moment. That idea of like, if I didn't document it, did it really happen? It can really harm our social interactions because our friends and family can feel like we're not present with them if we're constantly holding up a phone or behind a screen. So again, excessive social media use can lead to addictive behaviors and impact our interpersonal relationships. Another impact to our mental wellness is when it comes to validation seeking. So relying on social media for our own personal internal validation and self-worth can be detrimental to our mental health. It senses a place of worthiness in the hands of other people, and that can impact us negatively because we can come back with feelings of emptiness or inadequacy if we are not getting external validation from others rather than seeking it internally for ourselves. Cyberbullying is another gravely impactful issue we struggle with when it comes to social media. Social media provides a platform for bullying and harassment, which can have serious consequences on our mental wellness, in particular with young adolescents. Cyberbullying can lead to anxiety, depression, and even suicidal ideation. It's very important that we recognize how impactful cyberbullying is and we start handling it and taking it very seriously. Another issue that comes up with cyberbullying is when it's done on social media, we don't get a break. So let's say you used to get bullied in school and you're saying, oh, but I'm okay now, because I hear that a lot. The difference is when you would get bullied at school, one, whether you think you're fine or not, it absolutely had a negative impact on your life. But when you went home before social media was invented, you got a break from that bullying. You got space and you got rest from it. What's happening now with teens and young children is that they are continuing that bullying through social media, through their phones, their devices, online games where they play with one another. Kids now do not get a break from the bullying, and that is why it is so important that we make sure that we are monitoring our children and their social media use, and that schools take cyberbullying just as serious as in-person bullying. Social media can also cause sleep disturbances. The use of social media, particularly before bedtime, has been linked to sleep disturbances such as difficulty falling or staying asleep, poor sleep quality, sleep deprivation, and that sleep deprivation can actually exacerbate existing mental health issues and impair our cognitive functioning. One of the biggest issues we hear with social media is FOMO, the fear of missing out. Constant exposure on social media curates this belief that we are missing out on life events while our friends and family are out experiencing things that we just can't have. We feel like we're losing opportunities that are presented to us, and this can lead to heightened anxiety levels and a dissatisfaction with your own life. One of the largest impacts that social media has is by creating echo chambers and polarization within our society. Social media algorithms often prioritize content that aligns with our own existing beliefs and views. These preferences create echo chambers where individuals are only exposed to content that is similar to their own viewpoints. And that contributes to polarization and social division. And this creates greater distance between communities and heightened stress levels. It also exacerbates fear within our communities and builds and grows mistrust within each other. It's important to note that the impact of social media on mental health can vary widely depending on individual factors such as your personality, coping mechanisms, social support. And while some people may experience the negative side of social media, there are many others who find it extremely valuable for connection, self-expression, brand development, business. So ultimately, finding a healthy balance between you and social media and being very mindful of one's own social media use can help mitigate any potential negative side effects and impacts that social media will have on your mental health. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you liked what you saw, please go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and comment below any questions or any other future videos you would like to see on this channel. And remember, mental health matters.